Hello students, myself Jayesh Prajapati, Assistant Professor of LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology in the Department of Electronics and Communication. In this video, we are going to learn about Industrial Drives and Control, Unit number 2, that is Modeling of DC Machine. In this session, we have to discuss the examples that is related to state space modeling, EMF equation, and equivalent circuit and block diagram related example. So let us start with example number 1. A separately excited DC motor with following parameters: Ra is equal to 0.5 ohm, La is equal to 0.003 Henry, and Kb is equal to 0.8 volt per radian per second, is driving a load of J is equal to 0.0167 kg into meter square, B1 is equal to 0.01 Newton meter per radian per second with a load torque of 100 Newton meter. Its armature is connected to DC supply voltage of 220 volt and is given the rated field current. Find the speed of the motor. So that is an example that we have to solve this example. Now in this example you can see there is a one motor that is a separately excited DC motor. Ra, that is armature resistance, La, that is armature inductance, Kb, that is a constant, then J, that is a moment of inertia, and B1, that is viscous coefficient. Okay, its unit is Newton meter radian per second, and load torque T1 is equal to 100 Newton meter, and armature connected to DC supply of 220 volt, that is a DC supply input voltage. So now in this example, first of all we have to write down the given data. So in the given data, Ra is equal to 0.5 ohm, La is equal to 0.03 Henry, then Kb is equal to 0.8 volt per radian per second, and J is equal to moment of inertia 0.0167. Then B1 is equal to 0.01 Newton meter per radian per second. Then load torque T1 is equal to 100 Newton meters. So that is a given data. Now we have to find out the speed of motor. So we have to find out the speed omega m. So we know that the electromagnetic torque balance is given by the equation J d omega m dt plus B1 omega m is equal to Te minus T1 is equal to Ta. So that is the example that we have studied in our previous lecture also. Okay, if you not see my previous video, then kindly go to the link that is given to in description. Okay, so that is a torque equation, means electromechanical modeling of DC machine equation. So in this equation we have just simplify this air gap torque Te. We have to make a subject is equal to T1, that is on left side, T1 plus B1 omega m plus J d omega m by dt. So that is the equation that we have making a subject of Te. So that is the equation number 1. Now from this equation we have to find out the speed omega m. Okay, so this speed omega m, that is find out from this equation. So we have to make first, in steady state condition, the d omega m by dt, that is equal to 0. So here from this we have to if modify this equation number 1, then it's like this: Te is equal to T1 plus B1 omega m. Now we have to substitute the values that is given to in this our description also. You can see T1 100 ohm, J 0.0167 and B1 0.01. So we have to insert this in this equation. Then Te is equal to 100 plus B1, we know that 0.01 omega m. So we have to take that is equation number 2. So now we have to find out the air gap torque Te. From if we have find out this air gap torque Te, then we get this omega m, the speed of DC motor. So you can see the air gap torque Te, we know that is equal to Kb into Ia. Okay, that is the equation that we have discussed in the equivalent circuit of DC motor. Okay, and also that is a equation for air gap torque Te. So now from this equation we know that Kb values, Kb value that is 0.8. So we have to equation Ia is equal to 100 plus 0.01 omega m divided by Kb, and Kb value that is 0.8. So we note down that 100 plus 0.01 omega m divided by 0.8. And the solution for this equation, we have to divide this 100 by 0.1, 0.01 by 0.1. So the equation is like this: Ia is equal to 125 plus 0.0125 omega m. That is equation number 3. Now we know that the EMF equation E is equal to V minus Ra into Ia. So we know that the voltage, that is DC voltage, that is 220, that is given to in this example, and the Ia that is taken from this our previous slide also. You can see Ia is equal to 125 plus 0.0125 omega m. So we have write down here Ia and Ra, that is given 0.5 ohm. So if we have solved this equation, then its equation is like this: E is equal to 157.5 minus 0.00625 omega m. Okay, now we know that the EMF E is equal to Kb into omega m. So we'll have write down this equation. We have write down this equation. Okay, E is equal to Kb into omega m is equal to this wall equation that is enter here, that is 157.5 minus 0.07025 omega m. Okay, now we know that the Kb's value that is equal to 0.8. So we have write down here omega m is equal to, we have take is the equation number 4, omega m in the bracket 0.8 plus this omega m that is go to the on left side 0.00625 is equal to 157.5. So now if we have making subject of omega m, then omega m is equal to 157.5 divided by 0.80625, then omega m that is equal to 195.35 radian per second. So that is a speed of the DC motor. Okay, that is a solution or main answer for this example. So that is a speed of DC motor in radian per second. If we have to find the speed in RPM, so we have to using equation 2 pi n divided by 60. So in this equation you can also find out the speed n. Okay, so that is a solution for the example number 2. Now we have to discuss the example number 2, that is, okay, so that is example number 2. The speed of separately excited motor is controlled by a single phase semi-converter. The field current, which is also controlled by semi-converter, is set to maximum possible values. The AC supply voltage to armature and field converter is a single phase 230 volt 50 Hz, and armature resistance RA is equal to 0.5 25 ohm, RF 150 ohm, motor voltage constant kV is equal to 0.7032 volt per ampere per radian per second, load torque TL 50 Newton meter at 1000 rpm. The viscous friction and no load losses are negligible. The armature and field current are constant and ripple free. So you have to determine first the field current IF and delay angle of converter in the armature circuits, that is alpha A. You have to find out the armature circuit delay angles. Okay, so in this example you can see a separately excited DC motor is used. Okay, and that is controlled by the semi converters. Okay, and also you can see a field current is also controlled by the semi converter. So we can say that is a semi converter DC drives. Okay, in separately excited DC motor. Actually we have to study this semi converter drives, half converter drives and full converter drives in the chapter number 3, that is DC control drives, but the example related to this, so we have discussed here. Now if we have to find out the field current and delay angles, so first of all we have to write down the given datas. Okay, so first of all we have discussed the speed control of DC motor. So we have take a separately excited motor that is controlled by single phase semi converter and field current which is also controlled by semi converters. So if we have seen the figure for this DC motor, then it's like this. That is a armature, then armature resistance, armature inductance, and this is connected, and that is armature. And now we know that is a separately excited motor, so we have field winding as a separate. Then we have to give this DC supply to this armature by semi controlled rectifier. Okay, so in the input that is a single phase AC supply. So AC to DC, that is converted by this rectifier, and we have used semi controlled rectifier. Now LN, that is a line and neutrals. Now we have to connect this field circuit also with single phase semi converter and with AC mains. Okay, if the current flow from this semi converter IA, then it's polarity plus minus, and here the polarity that is plus minus, and if field current is flow, then it's like this. So that is a basic figure for this example. So you can see a separately excited motor that is controlled by the semi controlled drive in armature side also and also in field side also. Now the given data for this example, that is semi converter drives, we know that in the semi converter drives RA is equal to 0.25 ohm, RF that is equal to 150 ohm, and KB is equal to 0.7032 volt per radian per second, TL that is equal to 50 Newton meter, and that is equal to 1000 rpm, and supply voltage that is equal to 230 volt. Now first, that is evaluation of field current IF. So we know that the field current is set to maximum value, so alpha F is equal to 0. because field is a constant, so we have to take as a maximum value. So alpha f0, and the field voltage is equal to EF is equal to Vm by pi 1 plus cos alpha f. So that is the equation for semi converter rectifier. Okay, average field current field voltage waveform. Okay, average field voltage equation, EF is equal to Vm by pi 1 plus cos alpha f, and we know that alpha f is equal to 0, so we have write down voltage Vm, that is equal to 230 into multiply by under root 2. Okay, so here you can see that is a maximum voltage Vm. So from this RMS voltage we have to multiply with this root 2, and alpha f, that is equal to 0, so we have write down cos 0, and here that is pi. We know that cos 0, that is 1 value, so equation is like this, and the solution for this equation EF, that is equal to 207 volt. Okay, that is field voltage. Now field current IF is equal to EF by RF, that is a simple Ohm's law. From this 207 and 150, we know that the field current, that is 1.38 ampere. So that is a solution of A point. We have determined the field current. Okay, now in the B, that is we have to find out the delay angle for armature circuits. Okay, so evaluation of delay angle alpha A. So we know that the torque T, that is equal to load torque TL 50 Newton meter, that is given to this in examples. Now the torque T is equal to KB into IA into IF. So that is the equation that we have discussed in our lectures also, and also in our electromagnetic torque. Okay, that is KB is into IA into IF. Now the IA, that is armature current, is equal to torque divided by KB into IF. So torque 50, KB 0.7032, and the field current that also we have solved from this in A section, that is 1.38. So the armature current, that is equal to 51.5 ampere. Now we have to discuss the delay angles. So back EMF equation, E is equal to KB into omega m into IF. Okay, that is the equation of back EMF. Okay, that is induced EMF, similarly we can say. Then the omega n, the angular speed, that is equal to 2 pi n divided by 60, that is equal to 2 pi into 1000, that is given to in example, that is n speed in RPM divided by 60. So we can write the angular speed omega m is equal to 104.72 radian per second. Now we have to substitute in this equation of back EMF. E is equal to KB, that is 0.7032 into 104.72 multiplied by 1.738. The equation, the solution is E is equal to 101.62 volt. Okay, so that is a solution for this. E is equal to 101.62 volt back EMF. Now the average output voltage of semi converter in the armature circuit is EA is equal to EB plus IARA. Okay, we know that EA armature voltage is equal to EB plus IARA. So we know that back EMF, we can say that is an induced EMF. So EA is equal to E plus IARA. Then we can write here EA, that is equal to 10.62, that is E we have derived, into IA, that is 41.5. Okay, that also we have derived, and the armature resistance that is given 0.25 ohm. So the solution is EA is equal to 114.5 volt. Okay, now we know that EF is equal to Vm by pi 1 plus cos alpha F. So we have write down EF, EA or EF, we can say that EA, that is 114.5 is equal to 230 under root 2 divided by pi 1 plus cos alpha A. So we can say that the alpha A angle is equal to 83.92 degree. Okay, we know that that is the angle of a control device that is used in the converter drives. We know that the rectifier that can use a diode, but the semi converter drive, okay, so we have to control the speed by some angles. So we have to use a HCR, silicon control rectifier. A silicon control rectifier having a 3 terminal, that is anode, cathode and third, that is a gate terminal. So with this gate terminal we have to control the DC voltage. Okay, from this DC voltage we have to control the speed of this separately excited motors from both sides, armature side also and also from field side also. Okay, so that is the angle 83.92. from this, if we have vary this angle, then we have to control the speed of semi converter drives. Okay, so that is the solution of this example number 2. The next example that we have discussed in our next section also. Okay, thank you.